Hello, long time no speak. Sorry about that. I'm going to do a series of short videos on just what I call party stopping chords. I'll call the series Cool Chords, but some of the chords are going to be chords that people are going to go, what the heck was that? And that's kind of part of the fun of it. And I'll try to show you maybe some applications how to use it. The first one, and I've got the strat out for it, is just a song or chord that a lot of people call the Jimi Hendrix chord. The official nomenclature for this chord is a 7 sharp 9. So I'll explain what that means and how we kind of arrive at it. But in the case of Hendrix, it's E7 sharp 9 was used quite a bit. He used it on was it Purple Haze? Okay, so now the way the chord is played on the middle 4 strings. So now because it's an E chord, the outside strings are totally good. The 2 E strings are totally fine. But I want to show you. I want you to think of it as a movable chord, and in that case, we wouldn't want to move it. We wouldn't want to use the outside strings. But the way you finger it is on the 5th string, it's the 7th fret. Then on the 4th string, it's the 6th fret with your first finger, and then your 3rd finger gets the 7th fret of the 3rd string, and your pinky is going to get the 8th fret of the 2nd string. Okay, the notes are E, G sharp, D, and G. Okay, I'm on my neck pickup. Okay, that basically the notes are E and G sharp. E is the root, E, thus it's an E chord. G sharp is the 3rd, D is the 7th, and G natural is the sharp 9. Okay, the normal 9th would be an F sharp. So if we sharp F sharp, technically we could call that F double sharp. But for simplicity's sake, I'm just going to call it a G. So we have this G sharp and this G against each other. And by themselves, they're pretty dissonant. That's a major 7th interval. That's pretty dissonant. Okay, but we create this chord by adding the other 2 notes. The only note that's missing is the 5th. So the 5 notes in an E7 sharp 9 chord are E, the 1, G sharp, the 3, B, the 5th, D is the 7th, and then the sharp 9 would be the F double sharp or G, more simply put. And so if we just play that chord, that's totally, as long as you don't play any other strings, that's totally movable. And whatever note is in your 2nd finger, that is the name of the chord. So it would be E7 sharp 9 here. If we put the 2nd finger down here on the 5th fret of the A string, that would be a D note. So this would be D7 sharp 9. Go down to C7 sharp 9. And you can kind of see if we go down to the C chord, standard C chord, go to C7 if you've played that one before with the pinky on the B flat. There's your C7 chord. We take that other C, we have 2 C's here on the 5th string and on the 2nd string. We take that 2nd one on the 2nd string and go up a whole step to D, and that's where we get a C9 chord. And so to sharp the 9th right there, we go like this. Okay. Now this one again does not have a 5th in it. There is no in the case of the E chord, there is no B. We could play B on top. We could do something like that where I re-voice the chord so it's the top 4 strings. On top 4 strings it would be 6th fret, 7th fret, 8th fret, and 7th fret. And then I could maybe reach around with my thumb, Hendrix did this all the time, and grab those bottom 2 strings and play it like that. Or there's another voicing that a lot of guys don't use, and I really like it. It's kind of a meaty version of the chord. We can go up to the 11th fret and 12th fret, hit the low E string, okay, and then hit, I'm going to turn up a little bit, okay, this voicing is, so it's 0, the E, and then we have G sharp, which on the A string would be the 11th fret, and then just bar the 12th fret for the next 3 strings. In fact, you could even do the next 4 strings, the top 4 strings, put that E on top. So that's the same, if we listen to these middle 4 strings here, that would be the same as the top 4 strings voicing of this version of the chord. And if you want to get that exact voicing, then you grab it like this, and that would be 12, on the bottom, starting on the bottom string, 12, 11, 12, 12. And you could even leave those 2 strings open on top. Do that. Now again, this is not transposable if we have the open strings. Those are all different chords. However, if I just play the top 5 strings and lay down my 3rd finger, that's E7. You can determine what chord it is based on what the top note is. So that's E7 sharp 9. This one would be D7 sharp 9. If the bar is at the 8th fret, that would be C7 sharp 9, B7 sharp 9, A7 sharp 9, G7 sharp 9. Same as this chord. But this one's it's kind of cool. And you can even grab it with 4 fingers if you want. You can get something like that. You can get a little bit more kind of meat into it. Okay? So that's the E7 sharp 9 chord. And that's the Hendrix chord, the Jimi Hendrix chord. Okay? Talk to you guys later. God bless you. Bye.